Yes, I see a green card right in the center there.
Meg Gage, Precinct 1. I'm in support of this. I see it as a very creative win-win solution that has the potential to bring many of us together who otherwise are going to have a very difficult time. I think give this select board a lot of credit for being flexible and proposing dates that I think have less constitutional challenge, and thank you very much for that. There's another issue which is important to me, which some have argued is a constitutional issue, but I don't actually personally think it reaches the bar, which is participating in campaigns. The problem I have with the select board proposal is that we would have a campaign period between July 13th and September 4th for the very first election of council members, when we're trying so hard to get new people to run. And the entire debate forums, the candidates, the letters to the editor will happen between July 13th and September 4th. Again, I don't see this as literally a constitutional issue, although I've heard people argue that if you can't participate in learning about the candidates because you're not there, it's not just students, but many of us aren't here during that time. The problem with the proposal that many people have supported, which is to defeat the select board proposal, means that we have an election in January, which is very late. So I feel that this is a creative proposal that gives us an opportunity to have the election in early December, if I'm looking at it correctly, rather than late January. And it's only a little bit late, a month less than a month later than November 6th. And I think that what the opportunity it gives candidates we're trying to encourage to run from these different districts who are not perhaps well known, who are going to have a challenge raising the money, that we should vote for this amended proposal, which is frankly very, very similar to the one that the select board is proposing. And I think, I know there are people who I often am allied with who want to vote the whole thing down and aren't going to like what Mr. Weiss has proposed and what I'm supporting. But I think it's time to try to find some middle grounds where everybody wins, where we move this council, implement this charter, and do haste as well as we can, but with respect for people who are going to run for office and people who are going to vote and are going to have to make decisions. We really need to be sure that this election is not the same people that have been holding office forever. I'm sure there will be some of those that we need those people. These are our leaders here. But we need to have some new faces, and we need to help make this campaign as democratic as possible.